And your father's will be like, oh, I don't even like the woman that my brother went to marry. She said which, she said this, she said that.
Say it.
You'll be hearing all of that. Sometimes
repeat that.
You
repeat
go
that.
to your auntie and will be talking about your man.
But then like,
she cannot even cook. I said she's just killing my look at all of these things. So how can you feel comfortable with them?
You see,
and welcome back to Things We Do Our Parents Don't Know. My name still remains Abinat Apar, and I'm super excited for this particular episode. And this episode, with our last episode was so emotional and very exciting as well, and yet very educated. One thing I keep saying is that Things We Do Our Parents Don't Know is actually not just a podcast. It goes beyond podcast, and it's that podcast that educates, elevates, and give you a sense of humor as well. But don't forget that I can't do this without anyone, So a very big thank you to Condos de la Chichi. Condos de la Chichi is in Kumasi, and it's an apartment. Say, open short stay, long stay for your honeymoon and all of that. Condos de la Chichi. There is no apartment in Kumasi at the moment because so open quality bed, a power bed that's all to mean sorry bill. So yeah, that's why we drink out and say a good vibes and not forgetting say Condos la Chichi. I highlight out in here, say dream so yeah, cause you've been here, Johnny Waha, whatever you want to do here, you're welcome. So just look for me, use the short code Abnadapa, and then your price will really come down. And they are here in Kumasi. Call the number below, and not forgetting Decent Beauty. Decent Beauty is a UK brand officially in Ghana at the moment, and our main focus is to make sure that you smell good, you look good, and so we sell good perfumes like Tom Ford, Michael Kors, just name the perfume you want to use. And don't forget that we also into food supplements like Perfecto, Well Woman, Well Guard, etc. And also with skincare products. What are you waiting for? Catch us live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll join you right now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot do this show with, myself all by myself. And so definitely I will need the help of great, intelligent people who, they have the technical know-how of whatever we're coming to do. We want you to share your past, your presence, some of the things you've been through and everything. And that is why Things We Do Our Parents Don't Know is actually about. But today's topic is actually going to be a very different one. And I think we will be delving much into our extended family, our thoughts on extended family, basically. What are some of the things, some of the myths, some of the superstitions about, our extended family growing up as children, and some of the things that has affected us as young people. So I will be going to the studio, and I've been joined by two beautiful ladies. I have with me here some goddess, a Voltairean goddess. She's also here. And don't forget my most controversial woman, Sandy Ken, as well as the Mola, Mami Sikano. Ladies, let's go to the studios. Ladies and gentlemen, walk away.
I say,
My tree is not good.
I know.
Your tree is not good.
Exactly.
They all accents and they know. And the check
How do I respond to it? Yena. Yena.
It's possible for you. Yes.
yes.
Be Mama Kwaba.
Yes, so.
Yes.
Well, we are okay.
No, but respond.
Okay. Let's
Oh, you are cooking.
similar. Okay, there's a UN.
Respond in your language. Respond in your language.
You'll be lost.
No.
It
will be live.
Like what do you say? What do you say?
Okay.
Welcome. How do you say that thing? Wezo.
Yo.
Then you respond yo. ATM for Wazer.
Yo.
We just learned something new here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, Amy, I tested Amy and I said, Amy, I want you to come on my podcast. She says, okay. That's all. No explanation. And you people are just amazing people. And it's beautiful to have long-lasting friends. Sometimes I keep saying that friends are not actually people that you see every time, but people who will show up for you. They are the real friends. Because you can have people around you. When you're calling them, they'll be telling you, you know, I'm busy. You know what? I have this. I'll call you back. They're giving excuses. But I think the real people are you guys. That you just call them and they show up. So, guys, thank you. But Mula, myself and Mula, we have history.
Yeah.
What kind of history? You know, the history that when you hear, you laugh at us, but at the same time, it's a good thing. We drove all the way from Kumasi just to go for a Chenda's program. We got there and they said the program is cancelled.
At the Independence
At the
Square.
Independence Square.
Wait, did you not hear anything about it?
He didn't hear anything about it. They cancelled it.
They cancelled it like that morning, that particular morning. And, you know, Shek has been an amazing person. I remember doing my program at KNUST, the one I did with KNUST Women's Commissioner. Mula gave me cars, Mula gave me money, Mula. You know, he's such a sweet person.
Oh, they too much.
So when it comes to Mula, it's a different vibe altogether. And with Sandy, well, let's not go into that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You know what
I'm happy to be here.
I'm grateful.
This is the second time I'm coming on the show,
Yeah.
and I think the vibes and then and the response was okay for me. Osaka said December you are.
Debut now, Obana, and then Mukas Mowe because Mula, you're looking good as usual.
Thank you.
And my beautiful goddess, you're looking fabulous without makeup, flawless. Charlie, you don't need anything serious. Charlie, they forget to cry. AT today, you're just discussing our thoughts on extended family. But I don't know, did you grow up in extended family?
Actually, yes and no.
With a sense? Scary. Educate.
Okay. When I was young, we used to stay with my grandma, but we left the place and came to stay with my dad. But when we were growing up, some of my dad's family came around to stay with us. Thanks to my mom, the superwoman who brings everybody to the house.
Beautiful.
That was not beautiful. that was not beautiful.
Because she brings everyone to the house.
Yes, for me,
Okay.
being married, I won't bring my in-laws to my house.
Oh,
No, I won't allow it.
she brought everyone.
That's why I say she's a superwoman. She wants everybody around.
Wow.
But me,
You
I
would
would,
like
I will never do that. What she went through it.
bringing people together.
Yes. Because she has stepchildren that she took care of.
Ah.
And that time, when I was young, I didn't even know I had stepbrothers.
So you go to which state and you find out?
When she brought somebody in, she started explaining to us.
Wow. And she didn't leave the parish. That's beautiful.
Yeah, she's a superwoman.
We come to you on that. Emmy. Yeah. Emmy, did you grow up with a extended family? And I mean, how's your encounter with your extended family?
Yes. How do I even put it? Very strict. No, I don't.
Okay.
I think it's high in discipline.
Okay. All right.
Yes, very strict. I mean, my people are very strict. Very strict. I didn't get the chance to grow with my parents because my dad passed before I was born. So when my mom remarried and then wanted to relocate, because of my education, I had to stay back with her family. So I mean, living together with my maternal grandpa, my other siblings, my late grandma, maternal grandma. I mean, it was just something. Yeah,
The spirits. The
spirits.
Wow. Mula.
Oh, I think growing up, I was with. I think my dad's side. We lived in a compound house.
Definitely.
Yeah, and they had a lot of family members. It's just that you didn't spend a lot of time there. Growing up,
Oh, then
rented
okay.
places. And me tifio no wa be so mu ya. Me ko. Me ko me nya buy. Street boy that's ya no fa na me ko.
Okay.
So like I said the last time I came here, you know, I'm always out. So women are best out. So there are some of the things that went on. Beba no about see this. But you mean sunny na and then go on. I was supposed to grow up early because I'm the first child. When you're a first child, also when you're in the home, and you don't normally have anybody to look up to. So some of the things that happened that went on in the houses and all, and so me upbringing, you know, I lived with family. I think my mother's side we lived. So I'm that person that I've lived with my father's family members, the extended, and then my mother's family members, the extended as well. So I've had a bit of, I mean, father's side,
The mother's side.
experiences, and it has been interesting.
Wow.
It has been very interesting.
You know, I like how just sitting back and listening to all of you and then your experiences with your extended family. Personally, I grew up with my stepsisters. Actually, I don't have a brother, I don't have a sister, but or like let's say land related like that. I grew up and then I saw that I had other step sisters from my mother's side. My mom and dad is actually me. So with my other step sisters, you know, not growing up with them, not vibing with them from childhood. So it's more like, okay, who is this person? Hello, oh, that's your step sister. Oh, when you have any, I don't. You don't have it's a bit some way, and sometimes I'm like, why? I don't know why, but it's a whole lot. Let's come back to you, Sebi. So growing up with, extended family experiences, and you know, did they have a toll on you with all the drama happening? Your mother bringing everybody to the house, and did you feel neglected at a point?
Not neglected, but I was always fighting. It was serious.
You're fighting for
My mom, what happens is, my mom doesn't care. She can scrap the whole house. And my auntie, actually what happened is, let me start cutting it up. My auntie husband died. So, you know my dad. They came. Oh, my name is my favorite person. No. No, be a minute now. They did that. No, I mean, oh, my dad would travel. See, he came. The woman was in one of our rooms. That's how good she is. And when the woman came, it's serious. I had big stepbrothers, and I never knew they were my stepbrothers. And my stepbrothers are from my father's hometown, Kumeru.
okay.
And my mom is a BE.
Oh, we are here.
So what happened when that woman came, he started pulling my stepbrothers to her side. And the separation started coming. They started attacking my mom. That me mommy or mommy, and it started like it was getting
And
worse.
your mom too was the second one.
Yes.
I think you mentioned that in the first
Yes,
episode.
and whatever happens is she just keep quiet. But when I come back from school, she say she's quiet, and I ask my cousins, DNC, they say, oh papa, man, I just go to her and say, hey, woman, girl, we made 2 tear fifia. It was like too much, and most of the time we sit out, we eat together. Some of my friends didn't even know they were my stepbrothers. Then they started telling people, and then me, I don't know, me papa. So I hated the woman with every spine of mine. I still hate her. I've never spoken to her for 27 years. So I promised my big sisters that when I finish secondary school, as soon as I come, I will beat her children, and I will show her out. And I took that.
Australia,
I threw her away. So what is sad is 8 years ago, my father's building got burned, and she's closer to us as I do. So when I was passing by, he said, "If you're not much boss on Ashinam, I call me too." I told her straight, "I from me too. You busy for from and you was." I told her. So I was like,
she's evil.
she's evil. She's crazy. So evil. And what hurts me most is she had a kid that was like 4 years. My mom picked that child, educated her, and did everything. When the husband was about it that he named that child after my mom.
The mom, wow.
So me, I always tell my mom that one of my big sisters said something to me the last time. Say, hey, Uma, me the one who bank group, cause the way she took my father's siblings as her own, they didn't do that to her.
To her. It's getting interesting now. I'm really interested. And Emmy,
Yeah.
you know, with whatever she said, I think when it was a time you made mention of something that you had a very strict
Yeah.
extended family growing up, and how did you maneuver your way through that?
I was just a listening child. If they say don't do this, don't do it, because if you do it, what will happen? You might not like it. And also,
And your dad is not around too.
no, nobody. I never experienced that fatherly love. But my grandpa, he always tries his best to, just make me feel happy. But
Comfortable.
still, the separation is still there. Everyone comes and calls him daddy, daddy, daddy. He's my grandpa. I have to call him grandpa. And calling him grandpa, it makes me feel
Odd.
Aha. So I just had to go with the flow, call him daddy, daddy, daddy. But still, whenever maybe the wives come around, my grandpa didn't have one wife. The wives come. Hey, yes.
Those old people.
Very handsome.
I'm sure the children will be double digits. It's never single digits.
Mine was 12, so.
12.
And the last one of the 12 kids, so just imagine.
Yo, my grandpa's kids, I can't count that because sometimes I just meet somebody in the house. They tell me, "Oh, this is grandpa's daughter. This is grandpa's son." This is I never know them till date. I never know them. So many. So whenever they come around like that, they'll be like, "Who is this child? Why are you calling him daddy? Is he not your grandpa?" Some of them they try to just put fear in you. That, but I was just a listening child. Don't do this. I don't do this. Call him grandpa. Sometimes, as kids, you cannot. Everybody is calling him daddy.
Daddy,
Just
so you have
go
to
with
go
the
with the
flow.
flow.
Me too. I say daddy, daddy, daddy. So yeah, that has been my experience.
Well, this gets interesting. This conversation goes a long way than I thought. But then again, as Amy was saying, that growing up without a father, I think we mentioned that in our other episode, and I think there's this particular thing that keeps reigning in our conversations. Daddy's absence.
Yeah.
Daddy's absence. Do you think that whilst we are growing up, daddy being present, daddy not absent? Some of them are absent, some of them are present, some of them are present, but it's more likely like they are not there. Does it have a toll on you when you're growing up in an extended family, or you would wish that papa ni will cry?
Oh, and it will definitely take a toll on you. There are some things, there are some things I would rather want to share with my dad, because there are a few things my mom as a woman and as a lady, the perspective from she's not that she's wrong, but the perspective will be different. That daddy figures, everyone said, "Oh, tia cra cra." I learned that from somebody else, but there was something that I thought not say proper name. Oh, tia cra. How are Oba and a mom a bit tia cra different from how I like it. A mom will respond with emotions and Oba straight up.
Yeah.
But a dad are responsible of Nima Kratia. He will tell you the consequences of what you do. So, Ukuta is you our microphone. Fashion is you. What is your good mommy baba po? But daddy will come and tell you, we know what the guswa. A bit me like a bell electrifier. You can be electrocuted. Bit mom go, bit mom what you see, bit mom what you see. Yes, okay. So, that's putting you on the right path. It's meaning different. So if you miss that, there are never be bring on them. They're gonna learn it the hard way. You will be all cry, and that's gonna affect how you treat children without a father figure in your life. How you treat your parents affects you. How you talk to or you bring up, you nurture your kids. it's going to affect you. So unless maybe you have someone like grandpa said the Emil said, the father wasn't around, but the grandpa was there as a father friends of three. So what in other side, you go out there, then you go and pick someone never be brave. I had normally when we are talking about extended family, we forget that in-laws are also part.
Of course.
My auntie now, my husband, Mr. Sechi, rest in peace to him. So whenever there is anything in the house, I don't know how my dad is going to feel when he see this, but I have to say, whenever there is a problem, my mom is always there. I know it's every man there. But that man was always available for me. We were living in the same house with him.
Okay.
Made myself, my mom, my father, and then me auntie, me mommy, a first one, my last one, first. I'm not only husband. So whenever I do anything, me go feel me catching my me catching power. You listen to it, or better me. But see any mature So that man was always he's the only person, the first person who we am seeing. The second person here, Michael Jackson.
Wait, is he your grandpa? Family member?
Why was it playing a role in your life?
My auntie's husband.
Yes, but you said Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, Wako Jackson died, the only man.
Because I was
I'm lost now.
Come back from the commercial break.
The musician.
I love him so much.
Oh my
It's
God.
hard for me to cry or shed tears when he was there. Did we shed tears more? He's the first person. Like, ooh, and he's so. And I'm because of the next person there. I think the first is Michael Jackson, and the second person is that man. He has always been a father figure for me. So maybe extended family, no more than China. I think they impacted my life positively. But they were quite my uncles. Or more, they had different dads
okay.
from my mom. My mom was the only child to say they were older than it.
Yeah.
But my grandmother, I know like 3 kids or 4 with another man.
Okay.
Son of my mom. So my mom was kind of relaxed. And I realized, say, I don't know, me other or a in a year of us here, the other siblings, a cop, Samuel of Faneva, he maybe what the same part.
Okay.
That the little.
Your other cousins.
My other cousins in the conifer, the treatment was different.
Different. Yeah.
I'd say, or show love.
Yeah.
Maybe they do baby now. I'd say, like whenever I go to him, I'd say, remember if you need a phone or catch him. I can hear that. The sad part is, I had a friend that I'm in the school. So that friend will come back. Actually, what from which channel? Sir, no, could I walk man? Come on. That sounds just walk man.
Nadia, this I should show you soon.
You know, that's why I'm going yellow walk man. So, yellow walk man, not quit there, but do I clear the guy? And there's a question. So I have to go like, I offer a better chair or neighborhood.
Did they have some?
I just didn't have some 70% no of an abeche there. But
But
no one is dead.
Yes, for you.
And you go there.
Oh, Bob, anyway.
On Pamo and all that. No, come on. They will enjoy the answer.
So this brings us back to the question, as we are talking about the thoughts of a extended family. All of us, are we going to agree that extended family, they are evil?
No, not.
You can say evil. Evil is harsh word. There are a lot of them. I'm saying no, also the youthful exuberance.
Okay.
Because we know what we did. Because we saw that separation, we realized that my other cousins, and my man in the family and married us chairman. So when there is a funeral or there is a wedding or an engagement or anything, I bring us together. You always have a meeting. The guys in there because also I think we have about 5 cousins and men and every 4. All of us. Then you be come together and you be say yes.
A man at the Gyomokoto.
So we can't follow Sadia. And I started that say, let's institutionalize Sadia now. You look beyond we will find a woman we and Jenama Ipayan and Power or court. So that separation we are trying as much as we can
To unite the family.
So it means that we have to be forgiving. Because now we are more matured now. And our sanity is more important. Yeah, we also never be our because look, my siblings include my mom's stuff outside because now my mother was living in the Omuma Mifi. You know, my mom was the Yas,
Yeah.
and Omuma Mi here, the first man, and my mom took care of them. But their mom wasn't around. I want to kind of take the mom and dad. They went to Israel. Those times, my Israel and Sisri Arabia. So my mom was like a mother for took care of them. But when we live with them, no person will get rid of us in their house. I as always, never leave here. I could see So I came home and I was like, Baby Refia. Hey, I mean, who near you? I don't know. I feel about that time you would have from
So how did you get to find your whereabouts?
I came there and they were like, so my auntie was closer to my grandma. So remember the DBCS
Yes.
There has been a fight in the car. Gandhi together to
Abby,
parents out of the house and all that.
Would you allow your kids, if you tend to have any, would you allow your kids to go into or allow your extended family to be around the kids so much? Looking at some of the things you've been through, growing up with extended family, I mean, the drama and everything. Would you want your kids to go around extended family?
At least I have siblings. I have siblings. So, or maybe, Mommy, I want to go to Uncle's place. I want to go to Auntie's place. You know, we siblings also form up the extended family.
Yeah.
So yes, I mean, why not? My brother, my sister, my kids want to go there. Why not? We are the same blood. We came from the same mom, same dad. So why not? You can go. But for instance, maybe let's say, my two extended.
They're all part of the extended though.
Somebody.
You know,
The one that we
your
have to
auntie.
introduce you. I want to run on free. Or move be quiet or move free home. And then on them and banning it.
You get the whole thing. You see, somebody like that, how well do you know the person?
Yeah.
Exactly. So personally, if I don't know you too well, I don't have that connection with you. Personally, myself as a person, what am I coming to your end to do? How much more my kids? So
Not even your aunties.
it's a no-no.
Sandy,
Yeah.
you know, with this particular topic, it brings a lot of emotions. I remember selling water around Ahisai, where Coca-Cola was.
I want to do that.
Of course.
Oh, my grandma told me though.
So you see, sometimes I have stayed with people where I had to get up very early because the
But who
place
is
is
he?
like-
No, I can't run my head
Rachel,
down.
I'm not God of DB. I'm not DB. I'm not. Please, if you're watching and you're DB, please go on of
If
DB.
you
Look
that
at
thing you grew up, you became a DP or
listen. The thing is that
You see, growing up with, I'm actually a teacher's daughter, right? And you see, growing up where you're in a village and then your papa is educated a bit, so your father doesn't want you to live the lifestyle of, some of the village people. So they have to bring you to town. The town, the city, Kumasi, Accra, that kind of thing. And you'll be caught in a school, that is what actually happened to me. So it was more like Daddy was available. My father has always been available in my life. But then, nipa ma de recommend said the pacho minti Kumasi, minti Accra. It's a woman me bani tina moche no ko school no.
Okay.
They are the ones, and they are not just outside the family. They are family.
They are family.
They are family, extended family.
Extended.
But then again, you'll be surprised that when daddy is not around, the treatment I get is different. And I don't eat for another things. I have allergies. So just imagine that your father is not around, your mom is not around.
Yeah.
The treatment they will give you, sometimes I have to eat around 11, 12. Because they had a shop around, some of them, Ginyasi, me when I was in Accra too. So unless they come back from the shop before me. And the thing is that I couldn't stand. And I was hungry every time. So you see, I had to follow some of my friends when they are going to sell water. Because I was new. And then when you're going to their place, I didn't know that it was more like an abuse. I didn't know, and I was enjoying it.
Fun.
So I ended up joining them, selling the water every time. And one time, there was this man around that area. Saying Papa, but my father goes to him and then greets him every time when he comes up. So your daughter has been selling water. And I was told that my father hated chess. That kind of thing. But we was okay with that.
Yeah.
But you'll be surprised when my father comes around. The treatments, like I'm in special case. The moment my father leaves,
That's it.
it's another issue.
Yes.
So I've been traumatized to the point that I said, oh, I can never believe anyone, not even my family, as we said in the previous episode. So back to the story and back to what we are discussing. And you know, I asked any HUI out that personally I wouldn't allow my kids to go through that. So, you know, growing up in such, very hectic moments, and at the end of the day, you had to, I'm not someone that complains a lot because I didn't know how to tell my parents that I've not treated well. But then again, when they come and they see that I'm not someone that is really fast, but then I've become more skinny.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And the woman will tell my daddy that, oh, she's not been eating well. After you know, I've been open to fin. It's a lie. I'm hungry. It's a lie.
That's what they say.
It's a lie.
I didn't say anything.
No, you can't talk because when your parents leave,
That's another thing
right
right
there. You can imagine.
So you see, my father will see me and my father will not be happy about it. It's like, I'm here then I see one didi. I can imagine. Whoa, I have a need, but my father will come and carry the eat and they will bring it from the village. Every neighborhood they will take their
So they are keeping you or they are with you for
what
the
they
things
getting?
that they get.
From your
They get
For the
from
money
them.
that comes
Because
in.
daddy will come and daddy will give them money to
Yeah.
take care of me. Sometimes I will give them allowance for taking care of me.
Yes.
The one that my father will give it to me too. They will take it from me.
Yeah.
So the conversation is actually getting interesting. We all have stories to tell, but then let's go for a quick commercial. We're going to come back. We are here.
Sandy,
Wait,
you know what the topic that you're talking about all the time, extended family. Some people, I know the extended family, the way they are so sweet, the way they are good.
pretenders.
Some of them are pretenders, but then we have genuine extended family that actually they will back you up.
They'll have your back.
Have your back, whether good or bad.
Yeah.
We have some of them that this particular family is untouchable. One misbehave, they don't care, they'll go extra mile to take care of that person. An issue can happen that that this particular person must be imprisoned, but they will make sure that they will stand by them. By the time you realize he's out and traveled outside and that kind of thing. But why is it that I don't know? Typical Ghanaian extended family is full of it's full of witchcraft and and backbiting. I don't like you. I don't.
Do you know what happened? I have an uncle in London. He's a pharmacist.
Okay.
See, sometimes my friend offer me man here by time and say, oh, me send it back Ghana, me send all money. So I didn't talk. So we were doing campaign for Honorable Ken's brother, Ralph Hardman.
Ralph, yeah.
I saw him coming. Nah, me said the G-man. So Cecilia Dapa's brother was recommending me that there's a lady Ralph Bro. She's very good. We want to add her to Bantima.
Yeah.
So he was bringing all the big men to come and greet me. So just sit down, write. Then he said, "Oh, this is the lady Sandy Ken." My uncle said, "What was that? Why? Ame." He said, "Lipem Sam." I hear I'm a mean baby offer. Me offer no. Yes, very nice. But offer dinka offer as a fra. So everybody was, "Hey, to offer us na." So we settled everything there, and I've realized one thing that I did that has brought my uncle back to us. He has now created a platform called Family Board. Banka me the men in a man confronting her. He will always do that. But because I did that, none of you. They saw us a politician, Gumeni Masu, depend himself from a who and Masak once he said Busiana in Cambo. Because it looked like na yes security.
We secreted.
Where you know, I mean siblings, they were very strong when they were growing up. My cousins used to stay with them. I mean, I think I know Papa was very strong because can be this and aunties new wounds and say, my grandfather take key or Munina show. So they were very strong, but when they were growing up, but my uncle is trying to rein them. But my papa side, Kaish, Kilas, Kaish side, unity, Kilayai, it being say.
I don't know why, but mostly father side, it's becoming a problem.
It's serious. And my papa, so he had only one brother. He's there. He's so recipe. The rest is the papa, the mama. And last time, my papa told him to come Conan lawyer a new video. The show will. Don't say I didn't say. Oh, she what? You said that see 1 year. I was come on, let's come to. Because I'm telling you the truth. Smile so remember because your step brothers are not united. Your siblings are not united. Your family will crack you. Who say you are in so commerce? Maybe I can share me. Omega say, oh yeah, free and you feel free, so we should bring you to Kuno.
Yeah.
So why don't you put those
If people are not united, it's going to take years.
Yes. So always down into your say, hey, who is out grow with them?
You know, this particular statement you're making is very, very serious.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about you, Emmy. Do you think that there's more separation from the father's side more than the mother's side?
You see, it depends on the family because there are some families here, if they are siblings, it's different. But say your auntie, uncles, grandfather, you see those kind of long relations, that is where the problem is. But very close relatives, it's just very smooth. And then coming to the father side, you see, I don't know, there's this special thing about mothers. When a mother has a child, that kind of love and affection that your mother is going to give you will also cause people from his side to give you similar affection and attention that you deserve. And your fathers will be like, oh, I don't even like the woman that my brother went to marry. She said witch, she said this, she said that.
Say it.
You'll be hearing all of that. Sometimes
Repeat that.
You
Repeat
go
that.
to your auntie and will be talking about your mother.
But then you're like,
She cannot even cook. I said she's just killing my food. Look at all of these things. So how can you feel comfortable with them?
you see,
And unfortunately to the fathers, I don't know how they select their partners, but maybe they have created the enmity because I don't understand.
Yes.
Fathers, people always have issues. Mothers, she's a witch. She's my brother was having money, and when he married her, look at you are a witch, you are this, you are that. So that's why you as a child or a person, and trust me, there is no way you feel comfortable around them who rubbishes your mother, who sees your mother as a nobody. How can you feel comfortable?
I won't allow you in my house. That's why I won't allow my in-laws in my house.
exactly. You see, I don't know. I don't have a data for this, but I think based on personal experiences, mother's side they are more united than daddy's side.
Yes.
Personally, I've experienced the same thing. You know, when I had to say a journal, you stand out, right? The father, you stand out in a way, and then your daughter also gets, that kind of vibe. I don't know why it's like that. But I'm like, everybody in their destiny. Why do you have to compare yourself to someone else? Because I believe that everyone is unique in their own way. The way we talk, the way we do our things, we can never be the same. But we've all failed to understand that perspective. That I cannot be you, you cannot be me. You carry some strength that I don't carry, and I carry some strength you don't carry. That brings our uniqueness. So what is that one thing that is breaking children a lot? Like some of these things we are talking about, we are not talking about it because we are adults now. These are some of the things we went through whilst we were.
And it's still going on.
And it's still going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you think that when a child is growing up from a home like this, as we are discussing, is going to make their mental health stable?
It is. It's especially when it's in a compound house and then it keeps happening. and then the parents are not observant. The parents, some of the parents are very observant. People say, "Akuyo koba," like kunturata we pay by it's despite different. But your family settings and also come. You're talking about why you drive towards our mom's side more. The family settings, I can speak for myself. Since now I can for the
And then at the yeah.
You understand?
I've said long.
Maybe free, oh mommy, they cool. So that's it. So if about cool, unless he really pushes me there for time, he has to be intentional about it. Because she say me your woman say I go ahead. Come to mommy. If I have to give my mom space, like for example my son, after some time or call one or call one. So I realized that he doesn't know my mom. My mom is a total stranger
Exactly.
to her, my sisters and all that. But you can say a family kasa.
They're all part.
We need a cousins by
Yeah.
and a best secretary. And she is not your cousin, your own.
Yes.
Oh,
So the separation is actually coming from our colonizers.
what about the division is cousins now? They
never come
And I have brother and sister.
Half brothers.
Two bedroom, single room,
Because first, there was a compound house, just like your city.
Yes.
There is another house here.
Yeah.
Upia ya oshia unia. Upia ya oshia unia. Se bi piano mu abanaba. Abanaba ne me buy any of. Yeah, my cousins and then I've been cousins.
It wasn't even by blood. First, crowd neighbor cry about
Yes.
Oh, Mimi say, Mr. Nani did you feel?
But now you can't go and eat anywhere.
But it's all back.
And you'll be surprised. You know, Sandy, the truth is that right now, let's say Amy is your sister, and then you, maybe there's a funeral in the house or something, and you go and eat from Amy's bowl, who is your sister, but now it's a cousin issue. Your mother will even poke you. Your mother will even beat you for eating with Amy. Because there's this perception in our mind that extended family, you're not supposed to spirituality.
And when sometimes, when let's say you are in a family settings, maybe a family gathering, you are not supposed to eat.
Yes.
But say, I can't tell you, not so be true. And your auntie gives you food.
And you eat.
What's the name? You
understand? You are dead.
You've made me remember something. We went to my mom's whole town, Bichim, no.
Yeah, Bichim, yeah.
And one of my aunties, I was going somewhere, say, hey, come never do so. And I was here, they go for
You see that thing?
Since then, we call Money Raho.
You can't eat. It got to a time.
To say why you're doing.
You know that this
sure. But I really say, Nancy, I went to a funeral, and the lady I met her at Confanochi. She's even a cousin of mine. That's the house. Me did that. And I say it's in Kashman. So I may now
that cousin, no.
So India is a brother. It's a brother. So I think all these things has a toll on us mentally. Right now, we've all been brainwashed in a way. It would be very difficult for me to go to my hometown and go and eat in somebody's house. Maybe I'm very hungry, pal. Justifiable too.
The constant poisoning.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Especially now, the pastors also play a role.
And all these.
Because you meet me after a catch or say, oh, auntie, Viana say, there was a cousin. I do what you want. Now, that will change your life forever and ever. Once you are told that way, you see them different. It doesn't matter how I know you're close to them. It doesn't matter, how you relate to them, how you vibe with them and all that. Once you are told, I think there's something that we are also not looking at. So, someone can say, I go for away, either say, or my doing, and I say, or per se.
And
I say, oh, auntie, you before.
Then they be a bully, and when I'm the cry, I say, you'll be 70.
We are the English now.
I say I'm not in some way. I understand that extended family case.
Yeah.
My brother now me see we. Onya me mommy real son. Me mommy say at the age of 4 years. Ne sister penny.
Okay.
But me woye on the share me first mama. And I'm a cool school. But you are ready for 3 years. On no siblings will be a mission. On a better cat and an American.
Oh.
He got lost for 2 weeks. Obiamba. Oh yeah, ni me see if somebody never see. So if someone like me auntie and I baby should take care of it. That mentality, I won't do that. Because my mom stays alone with my dad. Only house help, house boy. My cousin couldn't bath, feed, do anything. For 1 year, my mom feeding, do everything. But when he died, now the extended family is
Everyone is
coming.
showing up.
So me, I have
That's our own.
so me now, I have a point to say extended family pass it. Miss maybe me call busy. Jimmy ba ne metna. I'm sorry, I
We
won't do
want
that.
to do that.
But when you say extended family, you have to specify that.
My mother's
Auntie,
older
auntie.
sister, the older sister ba.
No,
But the point is,
child of your mom.
hey, me at 12 once.
They have to
Oh,
kids.
yes, they don't have that.
No, my mother has 5.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, my mom loves his sisters.
Yes.
It's he doesn't.
Wrapping up.
You have to meet.
Yeah, for that one.
You have to.
So wrapping up with this conversation, I thought I wish we had all the time to discuss this. I think everybody has their traumas and
not
their
easy.
bad experiences and all of that. What is our final word? Starting from Sandy, because you were almost finishing, so you finished up.
I think we need to start giving hands to extended family, but we need to be also cautious. And be careful with them, because if you are not careful and maybe you don't have a child and you say that, oh, I'm taking care of this one, you might lose that in the future. So you need to be very cautious and be careful. That's what I have to say.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and then
Emily.
mine is we all form part of the extended family. So
Exactly.
be the change you want to see in the world. That's it.
That's beautiful.
I think extended family, no. Ni nyinaa yɛ bɔfo ɛna ɛde awɛkeka wɔn for umia. Unless that the relation straight to, unless it's straight their in-laws. Even in-laws, they are all parts of your family,
We all pets.
all extended family. So how we treat people, we do it with caution, because people are wolves with a sheep's cloth.
Oh yeah.
So you have to be cautious when you are taking your kids there and all that. You don't try. If you feel it, you really feel it deep inside you. That's okay. I don't like this person's spirit. Whether you are family or not, I don't like your spirit. I don't like this energy that checks out. And God, in His divine creation, has a way of letting us know. Say, for example, Emilaf is a good person. Sandy is not. So I have to be cautious that say you feel
Energies is tough.
you have to know who to take your kids to. And some of the people are very positive. They will have a good conversation with you nicely. I put it there.
Pretenders.
No idea.
Oh my God,
There are people you can
conversations.
trust, people
Yeah.
that you cannot trust. It's your responsibility as a father, as a parent, or a guardian to try to find out who you let your children
Be with.
be with.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And this is Things We Do Our Parents Don't Know. And conversation is very insightful. You know, some of these things when we're talking about, it's literally people might rubbish it. Oh, extended family. I don't vibe with them. I don't deal with them. Whether you deal with them or not, oh yeah, they are your family. But then you should have some. Be cautious of some of the things you do, some of the things you open up to your extended family. Your extended family, you're talking about your siblings, you're talking about your aunties, your uncles. Don't forget the extended family is not only about your aunties and uncles. Some of these things also affect children. It affects us whilst we're growing. It gives us a different perspective and narration about life. It's, and if you have a kid, you have you're a guardian, whether you don't have a kid, whatever it is, we are all learning. Try and be positive in somebody's life. Try and make a change in somebody's life. Because you know, you only live once. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Hey guys, so today I decided to visit Watch Your Brandy. Imagine everyone talking about Watch Your Brandy, and I decided to go there myself. I hate when people talk about something they haven't experienced it myself, so I wanted to experience this. But can you imagine, the aroma alone will bring you a smile. And so, welcome to Watch Your Brandy, where every spoon tells a story of love, tradition, and pure Ghanaian goodness. And you know, the Wache, it is not just food, it's comfort, it's family, it's home on the plate. So come sit, smile, and enjoy a taste that warms your heart and fills your soul. Because every day is a beautiful day for Watch Your Brandy.